It is the weekend following the high school graduation, and as planned, Vicky Sims and Paul Jenkins are about to be married. So on Sunday afternoon, the couple and their guests gather behind the UU church of the town for the ceremony.
Welcome to this special service. I am the Reverend Emily Denton, and I will be presiding over this wedding. Of all the activities I do as minister, weddings are by far my favorite. It is time now to join this young man, Paul Jenkins, and this young lady, Vicky Sims, in marriage. Vicky and Paul, please recite your wedding vows. Do you, Paul Jenkins, take Vicky Sims to be your lawfully wedded wife, to hold in time of wealth and poverty, of health and sickness, all the days of your life, until death parts you?
I do.
And do you, Vicky Sims, take Paul Jenkins to be your lawfully wedded husband, to hold in times of wealth and poverty, of health and sickness, all the days of your life, until death parts you?
I do.
Richard Sims, please present the couple with their wedding rings.
Here they are. So pretty, just like you, Vicky.
He's not wrong, of course.
Paul Jenkins and Vicky Sims, I now pronounce you partners in marriage. You may now kiss.
Thank you for coming to my wedding, Mrs. Jones. I sent you an invitation as a courtesy, so I was surprised when you actually came. You are one of my biggest fans, as was your sister and her wife before you, so of course I came. I just wish I was coming under better circumstances. What do you mean? The Paul and Vicky / Blazing Beauty show I've been producing and starring in over the past decade is being cancelled. The TV network running it moved it last year to a time slot that is well known for poor ratings for its shows. And then the ratings dropped, and so the network decided to get rid of it. I feel like I've been backstabbed. Damn. They did that to the original Star Trek series too.
Well, this is awkward. What should I call you?
I'll just call you Mr. Jones, then.
You can call me Jenkins.
You think that awkward? The first time I met Mr. Jones, I couldn't get over how strongly he resembled my father, who had been murdered a few months earlier. I had to explain that to Vicky Jones, and so she had to remove her Paul from the story she had been working on before I agreed to appear in that first episode we did together.
Anyway, Jenkins, a bit of advice. Now that you are married, always treat your wife like she is the best thing in your life. Never take her for granted. Never think she can't be good enough for you, or that there may be someone better out there for you, even if you have difficulties in your relationship. The true test of a marriage is in its worst times, when one of you is hurting, or even both of you have been ruined by forces from the outside. Like a TV network running me and my Vicky into the ground.
Gee, are you two going to be alright?
Oh, don't worry, we already have another project coming up. My Vicky knows what she is doing, and I'm sure we will survive this.
Carrie, are you sure about this? You were so traumatized by Patrick's betrayal of you a decade ago that you were totally heartbroken. Only when we got out of Boston did you feel better. Yeah, because I was only 13 and had never had a boyfriend before, so I felt like my life was over. Only meeting Debbie made me feel like I had a life again, because she replaced both Patrick and Angel in my life, and now I need no one else, ever. And Angel herself is in a loving relationship with someone she got to know while she was in rehab. Her new lover healed her heart just as Debbie healed mine. Good luck, then. I hope both you and Angel get what you want out of this. Victoria, even when we were little girls, you thought you were better than me just because you were older, and things got worse between us when I came out as lesbian and left the Jehovah's Witnesses. Now you have lost everything, even your life. While I have lived on to not only experience the purest love with Jessica, but to see both of my beautiful daughters marry the loves of their lives. And we are all atheists too. There is no God, certainly not one named Jehovah, and I will devote myself to tearing down the cult of the Witnesses as long as I live.